Hello, and welcome back to the Mustachioed Chef series. Today, we're going to be making a little recipe that I've picked up along my way. A little thing that's known as Ricotta Gnocchi. Now, I grew up saying ricotta. Some people call it ricotta. Some people call it gnocchi. But we're going to make it. Now, the more traditional way of making gnocchi is with potatoes. And to me that can get a little heavy, a little starchy, and if done poorly, you're basically eating a tater tot or a dumpling. That's why we're going to be using ricotta cheese here. So, what we've done is, we've got a nice little ricotta cheese here, it's about a pound. We actually let it sit in a sifter for about, call it 30 minutes to drain off some of this excess liquid because ricotta cheese is very moist. Terrible word, but that's what it is. Now, we're going to mix it with some parm, we're going to mix it with a little pecorino romano and a little flour, and that's how we're going to get started. So here we go. Parmigiano. Flawless egg technique right there. And now it's time for the Mustachioed Chef iconic move here, my signature move, a little sprinkle of the pecorino romano. Now, the reason for this, ricotta cheese on its own, it's a very bland flavor. I love it, but you know, when you're making the pasta, you want to bring out some flavor. So we added Parmesan, and now we add a little pecorino romano to it. Alright, now we're adding our olive oil in here. Now, I've chosen our nice lemon olive oil that I picked up on our travels in Italy. A little lemon olive oil. The reason for picking ricotta for these guys is that it's very light and fluffy. If you hear chefs that make this, they describe it as pillowy, airy, things like that, light and fluffy. And you can tell, you can't really tell because I'm the one holding it, but the feel of this is so light, and that is just precisely what we wanted here. Oh, hello. Welcome back. You know, a lot of people ask me, Mustachioed Chef, how did you get into cooking? Have you always been a good cook? The answer is no, I haven't always been, to the surprise of most of you. Just enjoying a little limoncello as I wait for our dough to proof. Now, I started off a young man in my cooking days. The mustache wasn't as bushy or full as it is now. My pasta, not as al dente as it is now. But that's neither here nor there. And my advice to all these chefs out there is start cooking. Try it. See if it's good. You never know until you try it. Now, in between sips of my cello, with the lemons from Sorrento, of course, we've got a nice bottle of wine chilling. Now, I like to serve my reds slightly chilled at what they call cellar temperature. Now today, we're featuring a nice bottle of Cab Sav. Take this handy dandy little tool that we picked up at our cooking class at Osteria Marini. Hello guys, it's me again, the Mustachioed Chef. Invite us down there. When you reopen, let's get cooking. Anyway, this little gizmo is gonna give the ridges onto your gnocchi that you wanna see. And the ridges are gonna allow the gnocchi to really pick up the sauce. So what you do is you just take it and you kind of push it down with your thumb a little bit here. And then you just kind of roll it like a caterpillar.
Was it something that somebody said? How do you know we broke the rule? Was somebody up against the law?
Big pork.
Big pork. Sunday night pasta pork. Smooth, full-bodied, really nice rounded out clean finish. Should pair beautifully with our ricotta gnocchi. Now, even the finest quarantined mustachioed chefs make their own sauces, but from time to time, you just gotta rely on a nice jarred sauce. Now, I only trust my pasta with one type of jarred sauce, and that's Rayo's. You can't go wrong with Rayo's. Now, if you're not gonna be making your own, this is the only jarred sauce I trust. If you're watching Rayo's, I would love an invite to the Harlem location. Grab a table, wine and dine with the elite in New York. All right, you can see when they're ready, they start to float to the top a little bit here. You can see they're kind of starting to float. That's when you know you're ready. Your pasta's cooked through. Now I've got one of these cool handy dandy ravioli spoons, and then we're just gonna plop them right in with the sauce here. I'm the Mustachioed Chef. Of course, I'm adding cheese on the top. All right, Mustachioed Chef, it's time to eat, time to score. It looks exactly what I was looking for here, what I was hoping for here. Let's get the first bite. It's light, it's airy, but you can tell it's pasta. The ridges pick up the sauce. The Parmesan cheese kicker. You get a hint of the lemon olive oil. A hint of it, that's all I want. It's a pretty good dish, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm giving this a 7.9. 7.9.
All right, so I'm very excited about this. The last time, or the only time we've made this was when we had an instructor who does this for a living. So it looks amazing, it smells amazing. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. The cheese, ridges coated. It's really good. It's a very tender little cheesy dumpling, and you can taste all of the cheeses that went into making it. You definitely get a hint of the lemon olive oil that was put into the dough mix. And I'm really proud of ourselves. I think we did a great job. I'm gonna give this an 8.3.
Well, all right. There's another episode of the Mustachioed Chef in the books. Thank you to everybody who watched. Chef Moody, salute.
Cheers.
Actually, I've been told I gotta say Chef Cazalet.
Chef Kaz.
Thank you for all who've watched, and now we get to enjoy. We'll see everybody next week on the Mustachioed Chef.
Bon appetit.
Buon appetito.
You'll understand.